10 things I wish I knew about cryptocurrency before getting into them. I'm going to break that down today and just how much money this would have saved me, how much money this would have made me, and how much time I could have just salvaged. My name is Vosk. I've been cryptoing for over 5 years full time, and it's still overwhelming, and it's all I do. Look at this. This is nice. Our workers. For the mining profitability, how many dollars did this make? What was the profitability in Bitcoin? We're gonna get rich or we're gonna get poor? There's only two ways to go here, and now one. First off, I wanna thank you guys, everyone who watches my videos, shares my videos, thumbs up, comments, and of course subscribes. You guys are making this journey so much fun. First off, why? Why did I want to build a crypto mining shed? I wanted to get into cryptocurrency. I saw the vision, I saw the dream, I wanted to be part of it. We just bought 50 acres, we closed on it, and we're in the process of just designing our solar mining farm. Fighting us on our home build, they're fighting us on just everything. Didn't work out. You know, it took a little L and I moved on. I want to convert this from, classic farm to a digital farm. Cryptocurrency is amazing, fun, interesting, and all that, but guess what? Money doesn't buy life, and you can't buy time back. So the most important thing you can do in your life is if you have someone important there, close to you, to spend some time with them, because they're not always going to be there. So the biggest heartfelt lesson, number one by far, and this stings really bad right now, is the phrase, not your keys, not your coins. In my pursuit of passive income, in my pursuit of yield, in my pursuit of making money, in my pursuit of financial freedom, okay, I put my money, my coins, my Bitcoins, my stable coins in a centralized entity, right? FTX blew up. Scam, Bankman-Fried, right? BlockFi implosion. Still trying to see where all these chips are going to fall, but right now, like, the vast majority of my gains are in jeopardy and at risk of really a total loss. And, chasing a few percentages, thinking I'm doing something conservative, just devastating. If I'd held those cryptocurrencies in my own wallet, guess what? I still have them. You don't have to buy a cold storage hardware wallet like a Trezor or a Ledger. Everybody recommends that. I do too. You can get started with a hot wallet, right? Something like MetaMask or Exodus. These are free software wallets that give you the private key, which puts you in the driver's seat, the controller of your cryptocurrencies. Number two, passive income in cryptocurrency isn't all that passive. Whether you take the mining route, you have to learn what mining rig you need to get, how to set it up, electricity, internet, you need a wallet for it, you need to mine the coins, you need to exchange them, right? You can do all that stuff. Maybe you're chasing passive income with that decentralized finance, DApp, application, smart contract stuff. You little computer whiz. Well, if you're doing that, then you're yielding, you're compounding, you're going to this farm, you're liquidity mining over here. A lot of terms, a lot of things to just understand and be aware of. A lot of these, yield farming opportunities have limited time windows. So you'll realize that you'll be pretty engaged and you'll be pretty hooked. And number three comes on the heels of that, and it's cryptocurrency airdrop hunting. I wish I knew more about it when I got started, and I wish I took it more seriously in the beginning. Because you can definitely make 6 figures over the next year cryptocurrency airdrop hunting. Look, it's not financial advice, nothing's guaranteed. Yes, I understand that, but I'm taking data from the last couple years, and it's all we can run off of. There are a lot of lucrative opportunities to make money, change your life, and what you're really most likely investing in here is a small amount of capital, but really, it's time. You're participating with these new applications, these new projects, and they're trying to just get their feet, under them. They're trying to bootstrap their projects. They're trying to incentivize their early users and adopters, because that is what becomes your core community. And how do you gain more allegiance than anything else in the cryptocurrency sector? Yep, it's your own token. Because now, by distributing a token, these users are really kind of like investors and shareholders, and they get returns with these tokens possibly, or the project is burning the revenue from some of it, from the, whatever it is, say it's a decentralized exchange, and they take some of the money they make from all these trades, and then they buy the token and burn it or whatever else. They're staking, earning interest on the coins. Basically, it's just incentivized. And if you can get in on the action versus something else you can't, why wouldn't you want to use the one that you can participate with, right? Imagine there's a grocery store down the street, A, and there's a grocery store down the street, B. And A is, big money, old money, it's fine, whatever, no big deal. And then it works and it operates and it's fine. You go there, you buy your stuff, and that's it. And then on street B, there's a new startup. And by shopping there, you get the loyalty rewards, then you actually end up getting some of their stock. And before you know it, you're all about this grocery store because their success is financially beneficial for you. And maybe you even get some sweet perks for being a shareholder, for being an early shopper there. I don't know if that example is kind of hard to follow, but that's really crypto. A lot of these operations take, things that exist, similar things, they fork them, they copy them, hopefully they improve upon them, but they also distribute the ownership to a degree, which is incredibly exciting, engaging, and oftentimes very lucrative. Number 4 is reframe your perspective. You're not going to be rich tomorrow. It's just unlikely. You're more likely to lose your money and to just be way too emotional and make the wrong moves. If you zoom out and you're like, okay, I want to double my net worth, triple, 10x my net worth in the next year, 2, 3 years, right? You're more likely to just do so much better, and it's easier said than done. But most people, in my opinion, get into cryptocurrency, especially in hot markets, thinking they're going to be rich tomorrow or to buy this and it's going to the moon, whatever. But really start to do some research, look at the fundamentals, look at cryptocurrency projects that have some kind of funding model. They have some kind of working product and it generates a profit, and that's kind of being reinvested into their ecosystem instead of just siphoned out by, say, VC, venture capitalists that maybe were early investors in that. Something that's more homegrown and bootstrapped will be a much better bet long-term and just a more peer play, if you will. Yeah, just zoom out on the Bitcoin chart. You wish you bought it 5 years ago, don't you? Yeah, we all do. And then you'll zoom out more and you say, wish I bought it 10 years ago. And in 5 more years, you'll probably wish that you bought it this year. It's, again, easier said than done, but try to just have a little conviction. Obviously, never invest more than you can afford to lose. And, if it's not financially feasible for you to participate, that's fine and no worries. This isn't a cult. I'm not here to try to shame you or guilt you or pressure you into this. I just truly believe in blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency technology. It's changing the world. It's novel tech, and it's putting power back into the people, which is like me and you, and that's what matters. Taking it away from those that have way too much, like the governments throughout the world. Number 5, take everything you read, you hear, you see, you watch with a grain of salt, because so many people have so many hidden agendas, and it's just a shame. It's, this guy is acting like this is so awesome, but they actually paid him to talk about it. Or he's an investor or whatever. Or it's like, yeah, these guys are like Bitcoin's everything and everything else sucks. Then you look at their portfolio, it's 100% Bitcoin. And of course they hate Ethereum because Ethereum has more functionality than Bitcoin. But Ethereum has made some mistakes that does really warrant some of the criticism that it has received. It's a very simple thing. And it's like, it's not that I didn't know this. Number 5 is really more of a reminder. And don't get caught up in all the noise. I'm very heavy on the fundamentals. Look at the fundamentals. What's been working? What has just a good play here and isn't all just BS hype, right? In a crazy bull market, Dogecoin will go to $1. Yes. Yes. And, you know, if that's your fundamental that you want to bet on, you know, you'll probably be proven right, because people are infatuated with the coin that my cutie pup is on. That's going to be Tails. She's our Shiba Inu here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel. But that was a shameless plug because I'm a proud Doge dad. My point though being is actually to contrast it with meme coins and hype coins. And again, you look at a cryptocurrency that has sound fundamentals. And so, for example, we take Ethereum. So many cryptocurrencies are building on top of Ethereum as a platform. So many companies are investing in Ethereum infrastructure. Web3 will be largely positioned on Ethereum. In 2017, okay, Ethereum was the home of ICOs, initial coin offerings, and thus the mecca, the birthplace of tokens. The next cycle, they were the home of DeFi, decentralized finance, yield farming, and then NFTs, right? So then in the next cycle, Ethereum is likely to be positioned as just like the catalyst, the epicenter of everything that's going on there. Again, it's not guaranteed, but it worked the last 2 times, and I'm not going to be ignoring it moving forward. That's for sure. Number 6, yield, interest, staking. If your coins can work for you, deploy them. And that does not mean utilizing a centralized entity. No. So if you can utilize decentralized staking, right? There's many cryptocurrencies, and some of these things can be done easily from your own wallets. Like Exodus enables staking for multiple cryptocurrencies in their app. And they didn't pay me or anything. I have no relationship with them. My point here being is that if you can earn interest with your coins, right? You can do some Cardano, ADA staking. You can, I mean, I don't really like Solana anymore after everything that's happened, but there's many different cryptocurrencies out here, flashing some across the screen for you. The fact is, I'm not here to push a coin or an agenda on you. My key point I'm trying to make here is if your coins can earn interest, if they can earn yield, get that yield, okay? Don't sit there earning nothing while everyone else is getting ahead of you by 6% a year in the same holdings. And if you're sitting on Ethereum, maybe consider running a validator node. It's not as easy or simple as just clicking a button, but hey, the interest rate's been going up recently, and if you're a long-term holder of that, why wouldn't you want to increase your coins holdings? It's a no-brainer, and I find it oftentimes overlooked. Number 7. Okay, this is one of those things that I feel like people would be like, yeah, of course I don't, but then they do. Don't take cryptocurrency advice from someone who's not in crypto. Don't ask your buddy who doesn't know anything about Bitcoin what you should do with your Bitcoin. Don't talk about NFTs and if you should get into this or whatever with this guy who thinks that they're a joke and digital collectibles are stupid and he wants Fortnite to own all his skins. And let me just tell you, that ain't that epic, buddy. Okay? Don't ask crypto advice from people who aren't in crypto. Join the VoskCoin Discord server. Join the VoskCoin Talk forum. Shameless plugs. Go on Reddit and connect with other people in crypto. Join other groups. Whatever you need to do. Get on crypto Twitter. Subscribe to crypto YouTube channels. You know, there's TikTok too, I guess. You know, there's all these outlets. Connect with like-minded individuals. Yeah, more fun. You probably make some incredible friendships. You get better advice. It's just like, don't ask business advice from someone who doesn't own a business or hasn't ran one or whatever. You know, a doctor doesn't ask the dude ringing him up at the grocery store what organ he's supposed to snip here. And, you know, it's no disrespect, throwing shade, this, that, or whatever, but the fact is just simply as simple as that. Don't seek crypto advice from people not in crypto, because I'm just astonished how much I see it. People are just way too trusting of family members. And it's not that they don't want you to succeed with crypto or stocks or investments or whatever. They're likely just conservative, and if you don't make a ton of progress but you don't get set back, then that's like, you know, safe. It's safe. But I'm playing to win, and I'm gonna have to make some, you know, aggressive moves to get where I want to go. If you feel similar, well, adjust your mindset accordingly. Number 8, I'm so biased with this one, but mining. Mining is so cool. There's so many different ways to mine. You can mine with CPUs, right? And that's in all your computer equipment. Graphics cards, There's disgusting things called FPGAs. I don't advise that. Then there's ASIC miners. These are purpose-built custom computers, and they even have some smaller, fun, cute ones, if you will, like the little box miners. There's one right behind me to the side, and there's other models and whatever. And of course, there's other interesting offspins of mining, like the helium miners, which, they're like little Raspberry Pis. And, helium mining hasn't been going the best over the last year, but the fact is that they're relatively inexpensive and they don't really make any noise. They don't really produce any heat. And that's pretty cool. And that's pretty just approachable. So once you start getting into crypto, you buy some coins, you stake some coins, maybe consider mining some coins. It's a lot of fun, and you may find it, even just as a simple hobby outlet, really rewarding and engaging. You'll find some of the best people in cryptocurrency in the mining sector because they're here for the long haul. They're invested in infrastructure like their electricity. They're invested in mining infrastructure, these mining rigs. And of course, they have to do everything else along the way, like operate wallets to get these coins, then they need to go trade them, and everything else in between. The mining community is second to none. That means that they're number one. Number 9, cryptocurrency, in my opinion, is addicting. And once you make a couple good trades, you'll think you're a trader, and then you'll start throwing on leverage trading. And before you know it, you're playing a very dangerous game. And it goes with anything else. You get a mining rig, you make a bunch of money. Oh, let me buy a bunch of more miners. You buy this coin and it skyrockets. Oh, let me buy these other coins. They're probably going to skyrocket too. And just, what number 9, the lesson here is you need to pace yourself. Don't get overextended. Be careful with leverage because it can entirely blow up your position. And remember to kind of take a deep breath and a step back and to evaluate where you are. Are you much further ahead than you were just a year ago? Pat yourself on the back, be proud, take some profits, and then move forward a little bit more conservatively. We all want to just make so much progress in the shortest amount of time. But with that, we can open up riskier and riskier doors, potentially jeopardizing everything that we've worked for. And when you make money with crypto, it's kind of euphoric and it almost doesn't even feel real. And it's crazy to see the number go up on the screen. But when you lose money with cryptocurrency, it can happen so fast, even just overnight, and just be so jarring. It's incredibly devastating.
$68 trillion. And now the market, it went to zero.
And it's even more devastating if that was gains that were now lost, that were, especially taken out of like your 9 to 5, money that you, mentally know you traded your time for. And your time is nothing short of your vitality, your life. You're trading your life at work for money. And now you're trying to get your future life back by making more money with it. I mean, that's the name of the game. That's the, sad reality, I guess, if you will, if you really just kind of zoom out and understand it, which is why it's always so criminal that they tax us on everything. And then everything we buy, we get taxed on that again, like personal property and home taxes. And then we buy things with our tax money and that's taxed. And then they print as much money as they want, devaluing everything you worked for. I could keep going on and on. It just kind of pisses me off. And I just want to get that message out there before they kill me, because I'm not really cool with that. Number 10, coming off a little bit of a grim one, let's close it out with a little bit of a positive, more fun one. Okay, when you get into cryptocurrency, don't lose your enthusiasm. If you were, bullish on Bitcoin at 40,000, then it's at 20,000, it's at 10,000, you should try to double down if possible. You should not lose your belief. You should not capitulate, right? If you like this project and then something bad happens, but you still like the tech, you should stick with it. Whatever, they're building a decentralized exchange, an NFT marketplace, smart contract platform, whatever it is. And it's just kind of a reminder that, good things take time. You got to have patience. Building takes time. And, again, you take that zoom out model and things look really good. But when you zoom in, there's a lot of, hills and valleys. And don't just get obliterated in one of those valleys. Dig deep, focus, stay the course, okay? And it's just, the best thing you can think or you hold on to is just, if you're feeling down, you're feeling out, you're feeling like quitting, you're wondering it's not worth it, whatever, think back to when you got started, that original enthusiasm. Don't lose that just shine in your eyes. Keep it. And it doesn't even really have to be for crypto, and everything in life. that feeling you got when you first fell in love with your girl, or, you know, vice versa with different parties, right? That just feeling you get when you see your dog and you come home and it's so happy to see you and you're happy to see you. You just got like that nice little warm home feeling, right? Or whatever like matters to you. It's like that Rick and Morty episode where he's stuck in that loop of those happy memories. And then they make that like, you know, whatever it was, that like candy bar full of happy memories that they eat with that feeling of euphoria. And, you know, you're not supposed to mesmerize yourself like a cult zombie mentality, but it's just kind of like, you know, believe in yourself, believe in the mission, believe in the objective. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So that's all I got today. Please subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. My name is Vosk. Hope you like the content. We make videos here all the time, and we're pushing forward with a mining farm, even in treacherous, you know, times here. I'm trying to pick up my pieces that have recently been blown up. I'm trying to practice what I preach. So, you know, as always, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, especially if you watched it all the way through to this point in the video. I sincerely mean it that like you guys here on YouTube keep me going. Otherwise I just would quit making videos, and there's been a lot of times recently I've really just wanted to huddle up in my shell, but you know, we keep grinding, we keep digging. So I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.